it's Minna from Flex Boots and Hidalgo Saddles in Australia. I'm going to show you a saddle from the Series 2 line of products. So Hidalgo has 3 quality and price brackets with the saddles. We've got a Series 2, a Series Light and a Series Special. So there's some differences between the leathers and the options available between each of those saddles. So the Series 2 is a great option if you need to be more budget conscious. These retail at around $2,500. So they're a great price. The leather in this is a more basic quality of leather, but it is still really, really nice. The Series 2 saddles have fewer options to change things as some of the Series Light and the Special ones. And the standard colours in the Series 2 is black or brown. So this one here is obviously a black Cordoba II, which has white stitching. Now the saddle uses 3 different types of leather. So it has really nice soft grippy suede on the seat, in the middle of the leg and the pommel and cantle. And the knee block is covered in nappa, and around the outside of the flap is smooth leather. Now, I will say that the leather tree needs to be ridden in so it molds to the horse, the shape of the horse's back, the width of the withers, and also the shape of the rider. However, the Series 2 saddle is more flexible straight away. It doesn't mean that it's going to get more floppy over time, but because of the different leather used to make the tree, it's a little bit softer. So this one will ride, it will feel more flexible straight from day one than like a Series Special saddle where the tree can feel quite stiff when it's brand new and you really need to ride it to get it to mold to the horse over like about 20 to 30 hours of riding. So this one's been test ridden by 2 people on the arena and out on the trail, and they've ridden a number of the other saddles that we have too, and they gave this one a huge thumbs up. They actually like this one the best out of all of them. And the reason is that the seats in all the Hidalgo saddles are super comfortable, but the suede seat with no stitching on it, it's like next level comfort. It's like, it's softer than my couch. It's amazing. It's super, super nice. Also the suede panel in the middle of the flap, so underneath the flap is also covered in suede, and in this middle part here, it's probably about 8 millimeters thick from, front to back. And there's a layer of really super nice soft foam in here. So when you sit in this, it gives you a really nice leg contact. There's no feeling that, you need to break that leather in to make it smooth and, not smooth, but, soft and supple. It just does that for you straight away. So that's really lovely. The rest of the leather too it's softer than their Series Special saddles. So this, like I said, it's way more supple straight from the get-go. It's still really nice quality, but it'll just give you that instant homey feeling like you've always been riding in this saddle. Fittings for this one, we've got silver Spanish fittings. So you've got 2D rings at the front and the stirrup hangers at the back. So as with all the Spanish saddles, the stirrups never run on top of the flap. They always run underneath, and then when you're done, you clip them onto the keepers to get them out of the way. So we'll go back under here again. So like I said, we have suede underneath the top flap, and we've got the 3-point Hidalgo V girthing system. So it's a fixed front billet, and then it's a rear billet on a sliding V, and there's a really nice padded leather cover over obviously there's a piece of metal in here that the billet threads onto, so it pads, that doesn't bother you underneath your leg. The bottom flap also, it's really nice and soft and flexible, and then underneath the sweat flap is nice soft grippy suede again. The billet leathers, they're really, really good quality. So there's no skimping on the quality and safety features, even though you're paying a bit less for the saddle. The leather is really thick. The only difference is it doesn't have like rounded edges, and their raw edge is, you know, just natural. It's not painted like in the more expensive saddles, and this one does not have the stitching running around the outside of it. But you know, it's one piece of leather. It's super thick. It's supple. It's really nice and really good quality. Okay, so size wise, this one is a 33 centimeter seat, and it's in most of the models it's probably like a 17 and a half, so it's called their standard size. Okay, underneath quickly. So as with all the leather tree saddles, we've got the detachable Velcro panels. So these are individually chosen according to the length of the saddle, weight bearing area that your particular horse has. So, you know, you may need longer ones or shorter ones. And we basically just set these to their correct position to get the balance of the saddle right, and the width of the gullet right for the horse. I won't go too much into that because we'll have other videos that talk in detail about the panels and how to put those on. Yeah, okay.